so next we have simile and metaphor. You are quite familiar with these two figures of speech, simile and metaphor. Now, what we have here, see, now simile. It is figures of speech in which two dissimilar objects are compared by using like, such as, or as. Now, I would like to mention one thing over here, that simile and metaphor, they are most commonly used by poets or by writers when they want to bring comparison. Let me give you a very simple example. She is beautiful like a red rose. Now here you see, that is, what is being compared with what? She is beautiful like a red rose. That is, the beauty of the girl is being compared to the rose. That is, the girl itself is compared to the rose. How is she beautiful? She is beautiful like a red rose. Now, are the girl and the rose similar things? No. They are totally two dissimilar things, but still they are compared by using like, such as, or as. Now, simile is very simple to identify in poems or in any kind of writing pieces wherever you find similarity. That is, a simple trick to find out simile is, you will find the comparison between two dissimilar things either by using like, such as, or as. This is a simple trick. For example, in this poem, he sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake. Now, Macavity is compared with a snake. That is, basically what is compared with the snake? Macavity's movement. Macavity's movement is compared with the movement of the snake. Alright, and how the comparison is directly brought? It is brought with the usage of this word, which is like. This is about simile. It's very simple. You can identify simile anywhere, only you have to see that the comparison is being made, and it is made by using like, such as, or as. But what about metaphor? It is a little bit tricky to find out the comparison which is made by using metaphor, because metaphor is what? It is basically hidden comparison or an implicit comparison between two dissimilar objects. But there is one thing to understand, that the two dissimilar objects which are compared together, they share certain common characteristics. There will be certain common characteristics, and you will not find the usage of like, such as, or as. Let me give you an example. Suppose, and this is not included in the poem, suppose he is the black sheep of the family. He is the black sheep of the family. Now you can see that the comparison is made between he, which is a man or a boy, and the comparison, and he is being compared to black sheep. Now can you say, or can we say that this boy is a black sheep, or he is black like a sheep? No, he is not black like a sheep. Obviously, the comparison has been made between the person, that is he can be anybody, and between black, that is the comparison of this particular individual with the black sheep. They are two dissimilar entities, but they share a common quality. Now here your knowledge and understanding applies. Black sheep is known as that sheep which works a lot for the herd. Like when we have a lot of sheep together, they form a herd. And the sheep which works more in the herd, that is which produces more wool, or that is which is more of an asset to the master, is known as the black sheep. Now when somebody is called the black sheep of the family, it means that that particular individual is the sole bread earner of the family, or he is working very hard for the establishment of the family. So how the comparison is made? The comparison is made between two dissimilar entities, but they share the common quality. And what is the common quality here? That this particular individual works very hard for the family, just as black sheep works very hard for the herd. Okay? Now, in this case, in Macavity the mystery cat, we have a very classic example of metaphor, which is when T.S. Eliot says, he is a fiend in a feline shape. This you find in 4th stanza. He is a fiend in feline shape. Now, Macavity is compared with a fiend, that is a monster, and he is also called feline. Feline, that is from the cat family. So he says that Macavity is compared with the monster, or he is the monster, or he is somebody who is a criminal who does not have any morality in him, or sense of right or wrong. Okay, he cannot discriminate between what is right and what is wrong. So the hidden comparison is made between Macavity and the monster, and they share a very common quality, which is the tendency to commit crime. Okay, so this is about the poetic devices. I discussed with you today alliteration, anaphora, personification, simile and metaphor. These are the 5 poetic devices I discussed with you. You can find the examples, more examples of these poetic devices in the poem, and I hope up to here it is clear to you. So when we do the next poem, that is the next poem which is going to come, so we'll see some more poetic devices. So gradually it will add on to your dictionary of poetic devices, and by the time you reach the board classes, you will be very well aware of the functions of these poetic devices. I hope these are clear to you, and in the next class I'll be discussing with you the question and answers. Thank you.